Obsessed with eternal life, Putin's inner circle pushes for anti-aging drug to extend his life. Argentina's Milei reignites ongoing feud with Maduro, says he turned Venezuela into a human graveyard. Japan company wows social media. Obsessed with eternal life, Putin's inner circle pushes for anti-aging drug to extend his life. Argentina's Milei reignites ongoing feud with Maduro, says he turned Venezuela into a human graveyard. Japan company wows social media with cat staff, office clerk, auditor, even chaircat.
Kremlin denies interview request from freed U.S. journalist Evan Gershkovich. $35 million Monet will lead Christie's for sale at New Asia HQ. Mark Zuckerberg shares Daniel Arsham sculpture of his wife. Peaches grown in Fukushima nuclear disaster zone go on sale at Harrods. Lost Crusader altar found in Jerusalem. A graffiti from the 6th century BC that reveals a lost temple of the Acropolis of Athens.
Amazon rejects plea to stop selling taxi roof signs as cab scam spreads across Canada. Bill Gates-backed startup creates butter from thin air. Study finds faces evolve to match names over time.
Grandparents' educational attainment is associated with grandchildren's epigenetic-based age acceleration in the National Growth and Health Study. Venezuelan news agency turns to AI-generated newscasts to protect journalists. Blake Lively's hair care line is finally here after 7 years in the making. Doesn't include conditioner.
A diagram of a thermonuclear warhead, classified as a top national secret, was discovered in a logo image. NVIDIA's AI GPUs are cheaper to rent in China than in the US, $6 per hour for 8 NVIDIA A100 GPUs. White men who have been mistreated at work are more likely to notice and report harassment, claims a new research.
A beluga whale accused of spying for Russia with a mounted camera has been found dead near Norway's coast. Russian activist reveals that Spanish journalist Pablo Gonzalez spied on her for the Kremlin. Turkey arrests 15 radical nationalists accused of assaulting 2 U.S. soldiers.
Canadian woman charged after $12.3 million of meth allegedly found in luggage. In South Korea, man chases down thief who stole woman's bag as she was attempting suicide. South African beauty queen crowned Miss Nigeria after nationality row.
A 13 feet and growing python was seized from a New York home and sent to a zoo. Peru seizes hundreds of endangered frogs used to make Andean Viagra. Severely injured man dies in South Korea after 4 hours search for hospital.
Apple helped nix part of a child safety bill. Facebook partner admits smartphone microphones listen to people talk to serve better ads. No TV or screens for toddlers, Sweden tells parents. RansomHub ransomware group targets 210 victims across critical sectors. Malicious NPM packages mimicking Noblox.js compromise Roblox developers' systems. Docker's OS X image used for security research, hit by Apple DMCA takedown.
China launches new remote sensing satellite group. US researchers find probable launch site of Russia's new nuclear-powered missile. UK suspends 30 of its 350 arms export licenses to Israel.
Huawei to launch its first triple folding phone on September 10th. Windows 11 finally surpasses Windows 10 as most popular OS among gamers. In the US, California law poised to create penalties for digitally cloning dead performers without consent.
Brazil's Supreme Court votes unanimously to uphold X ban as users switch to Threads and Blue Sky. Starlink emerges as fresh battleground between Musk and Brazil. VPN demand surges in Brazil despite legal threat to fine users nearly $9,000 a day for using workarounds to access X. In the US, social networks can't be forced to filter content for kids, says judge.
Korean women scurrying to take down selfies amid deep-fake porn crimes, as South Korea battles surge of deep-fake pornography after thousands found to be spreading images. In South Korea, 403 people apprehended for deep-fake crimes since 2021, announces police. Korea probes Telegram on alleged negligence of deepfake crime. Brazil's ban of X causes Blue Sky surge.
Samsung blames third-party chargers for Galaxy Z Fold 6 paint peeling after it decided to not include an official charger in the box. Wet Cybertruck catches fire after hitting fire hydrant. Chase bank glitch videos go viral as company warns it's fraud, plain and simple. China's chip capabilities just 3 years behind TSMC, teardown shows. Intel looks for options to escape the dire financial situation. Foundry business likely to take a massive hit. China warns Japan of retaliation for possible new chip curbs.
PayPal ventures into in-person payments with Apple Pay integration and cashback rewards. Visa and Santander, selected by Brazil's central bank for a second phase of CBDC pilot. Taobao plans to allow users to pay via WeChat Pay. Veeam releases security updates to fix 18 flaws, including 5 critical issues. Elon Musk's XAI launches Colossus training cluster. NaNoWriMo, the organizer of National Novel Writing Month, says condemning AI is classist and ableist.
TASS reports, Russia's cybersecurity market may grow by 10 to 15% in 2024. Russian military officers accused of pre-invasion cyber attack on Ukraine. Cadet Blizzard hacking group linked to unit of Russia's GRU, as Russia's most notorious special forces unit now has its own cyber warfare team. Linkin Park selects Emily Armstrong from rock band Dead Sara as new singer, reveals tour and album from Zero. Lady Gaga says new album is out in February 2025. Binance bans CZ, former CEO Changpeng Zhao, for life after $50 million fine and jail time.
South Park, to return in 2025, creators are skipping election on purpose, avoiding Trump jokes and also waiting for Paramount to figure their S out. James Gunn's DC series Creature Commandos sets max premiere date. Michael Keaton's real name is Michael Douglas. Now, after decades in showbiz, he's going to start using it.
HBO's Harry Potter series opens casting call for Harry, Ron and Hermione. With "We are committed to inclusive, diverse casting." Shogun shatters Emmy records with historic 14 wins at Creative Arts Awards. James Earl Jones, renowned actor and voice of Darth Vader, dies at 93.
In South Africa, SABC now requiring TV licenses for smartwatches. 9 months ago, SABC now demanding TV license fees for computers, laptops. Internet replaces TV as UK's most popular news source for first time. Princess Kate has finished chemotherapy and says she is focused on staying cancer-free. Viking-age toy carved from volcanic rock discovered in Iceland. The Crow reboot bombs with critics, fails to soar after rotten score debut.
The Goonies reportedly returning for sequel with original cast. Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter shut out of Country Music Award nominations. Fyre Festival 2 announced with $1.1 million ticket package option.
Roblox builds open-source 3D AI model, adds tech for faster game loading. Shailene Woodley to star as Janis Joplin in biopic backed by California tax credit. Research shows that campaigns promoting video content subscriptions by saying piracy is a crime, so watch it legally are counterproductive.
Amazon is allowing Audible narrators to clone themselves with AI. Legal battle over Peter Cushing's image in Star Wars to go to trial, judge rules. Variety comments as if Taylor Swift doesn't endorse Kamala Harris, she'd be entering a new era.
ESPN, ABC, and other Disney channels drop from DirecTV in contract dispute. Netflix works to improve reality TV dubbing. To learn more subscribers. Manta Webtoon platform to add 300 titles over coming year. Upgrade creator payment system.
Joey Chestnut beats Kobayashi, sets new world record in Netflix hot dog eating competition. ByteDance eyes $9.5 billion in record Asia dollar corporate loan. Ticketmaster's dynamic pricing faces UK government investigation after Oasis reunion tour sale. Ian McKellen reveals he's been approached to reprise his role as Gandalf in Andy Serkis' new The Lord of the Rings films. Anya Taylor-Joy says her dream Disney role would be Elsa in Frozen. AI is a hammer that can smash your skin and destroy who you are, says Jennifer Hale following SAG-AFTRA strikes.
Scientists use food dye found in Doritos to make see-through mice. Caltech team develops first non-invasive method to continually measure true blood pressure. Scientists cultivate robots controlled by fungus as mushroom learns to crawl after being given robot body. More children walk or cycle to school in central London since Yila's introduced, study suggests. Bat population collapse linked to increased pesticide use, and more than 1,000 infant deaths. The Roman siege of Masada lasted just a few weeks, not several years, say archaeologists.
1 in 10 people with dementia experience suicidal thoughts, finds study. Air pollution exposure in infancy may limit economic mobility in adulthood. Scientists invent nanorobots that can repair brain aneurysms.
An antibody discovered at UT Austin could protect against all COVID variants. Outdoor nighttime light exposure. The light pollution is associated with Alzheimer's disease. Astronomers witness dark matter go rogue in epic galaxy cluster collision. 1930s famine continued to affect Ukrainian health 7 decades later. To kill mammoths in the Ice Age, people used planted pikes, not throwing spears, researchers say. New evidence supports theory that oxygen isotope ratio in seawater slowly increased over last 540 million years. Scientists discover neurons that act as brain glue to recall memories. Study suggests gun-free zones do not attract mass shootings. China says it is ending foreign adoptions, prompting concern from U.S. Texas sues to block Biden rule protecting privacy for women who get abortions. Fast-spreading monkeypox variant detected in Congo city of 17 million. NU donated monkeypox vaccines arrive in DRC, after WHO declared health emergency.
Smoking before the age of 18 increases the risk of developing respiratory symptoms in your 20s, study finds. New study finds increase in exposures to synthetic THC among young children, teens, and adults. In Germany, drug commissioner calls for special shops for cigarette sales.
Data show individuals with type 2 diabetes are at higher risk of asthma, and vice versa. Trojan condoms contain toxic forever chemicals linked to cancer, lawsuit claims. Neuralink's first patient names his brain chip, learns new languages.
Sweden sees skin cancer decline in under 50s for first time. As per a study, human brains create 3 copies of every memory we make. Higher BPA levels in pregnant mothers linked to autism in sons.
Body Roundness Index (BRI) has been proposed as a non-invasive screening tool for mortality risk estimation, an innovative concept that could be incorporated into public health practice, aiming to measure obesity. YouTube will begin limiting access to fitness videos for European teens, as YouTube to restrict teenagers' exposure to videos about weight and fitness.
Significant link found between heme iron, found in red meat and other animal products, and type 2 diabetes risk. Mobile phones are not linked to brain cancer, according to a major review of 28 years of research. The brain compresses and organizes the events of the day into less than 1 second while sleeping. COVID lockdowns prematurely aged girls' brains more than boys', study suggests. In the US, tube tying rose after Roe v. Wade was overturned, especially in states that ban abortion, study shows. Chemicals in common personal care products like soap and makeup could cause girls to start puberty early.
Researchers warn methane emissions rising faster than ever. Father's diet before conception can impact children's metabolic health. Study finds China to raise retirement age to avert pensions crisis.
Elon Musk backs 4chan's claim that women are incapable of critical thinking, as Elon Musk suggests support for replacing democracy with government of high-status males. Musk suggests sharing posts of cute puppies so your ex-feed doesn't become more toxic. Efforts to promote equality have gone too far, say 30% of Gen Z men in Japan.
Hong Kong schools forced to axe 70 primary 1 classes as student population shrinks. In Japan, bus group Ryobi sets up 4x fund to survive population fall. District in Busan offers 1M Korean won, just for starting romantic relationship through event. Biden administration announces expansion of maternal home visit programs. Ozempic hailed as fountain of youth drug that could slow down aging, researchers say. From Putin to school kids, vaping will stop you having babies. For months ago, The Guardian reports as women should give up vaping if they want to get pregnant, study suggests.
Clearview AI fined by Dutch agency for facial recognition database. OpenAI hits 1 million paid users for business versions of ChatGPT. Microsoft gives deepfake porn victims a tool to scrub images from Bing search. US, Britain, EU to sign first international AI treaty. Fintech giant Ant Group spins out AI service into a personal assistant app in China. Volkswagen brings ChatGPT to its vehicles via voice assist.
iOS 18.1 with Apple Intelligence launches in October, more languages rolling out over time. New open-source AI leader Reflection 70BS performance questioned, accused of fraud. Miami-based AI bookkeeping startup, finally, has raised another big round, with $200 million in equity and debt. Google Illuminate generates audio with 2 AI-generated voices in conversation, discussing the key points of select papers. Data claims self-driving cars are safer than human drivers.
Microsoft says AI could save tons of money if it learns to ask humans for help. Conversational AI powered by large language models amplifies false memories in witness interviews. Scientists build computer from DNA that can solve chess problems. Google's AI-powered Ask Photos feature begins U.S. rollout. YouTube is developing AI detection tools for music and faces, plus creator controls for AI training. Ilias Sutskever's startup, Safe Superintelligence, raises $1 billion.
Boeing Starliner set to leave space station without its crew. Spacecraft flies closer to Mercury than planned after thruster glitch. Tiny glass beads suggest Moon had active volcanoes when dinosaurs roamed Earth, says research. AT&T takes Broadcom to court over VMware Support Services dispute. Salesforce buys Israeli data protection co-owned for $1.9 billion. U.S. judge says X must face class action age bias claims over mass layoff.
Find My is finally coming to Korea with spring 2025 launch. Bluetooth 6.0 launch brings a new channel sounding feature that could help Apple's Find My app with centimeters level accuracy. The iPhone 16 Pro may be able to take high-quality photos, even when taking macro shots, thanks to camera upgrades.
Philips announces new generation Hue Play box with HDMI 2.1 and new light effects. Qualcomm says it's working on mixed reality smart glasses with Samsung and Google. Broadcom forecasts lukewarm quarterly revenue despite AI chip surge. Shares fall.
Scientists invent filter that can recycle PFAS into renewable batteries. Google DeepMind releases new AI model for protein design, AlphaProteo. The FTC should stop tech companies from bricking their products, consumer groups say.
Internet Archive loses appeal. Court rules ebook lending is copyright infringement. Alleged fraudster got $10 million in royalties using robots to stream AI-made music, as FBI busts musicians' elaborate AI-powered $10 million streaming royalty heist. Spotify wins copyright infringement lawsuit over Eminem royalties due to legal loophole.
Astrobot is 2024's highest-rated standalone game so far, according to Metacritic. Sony's flop Concord acts 2 weeks after PS5 PC release. PlayStation quietly reveals PS5 Pro in 30th anniversary teaser.
Telegram's Durov says growing pains aided criminal abuse, as Telegram founder breaks silence, calling charges misguided. Telegram will start moderating private chats after CEO's arrest, as Telegram halts end-to-end encryption for personal chats, 2 weeks after CEO Pavel Durov was arrested. New Mexico Attorney General sues company behind Snapchat alleging child sexual extortion on the site. TikTok's possible US ban losing support among Americans, Pew survey finds.
Australia to ban children as old as 16 from TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, others. First 90 minutes of Silent Hill 2 remake appear online. Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen leakers face legal action from US court for the first time.
Progress Software issues patch for vulnerability in LoadMaster and MT Hypervisor. In Payment Gateway Slim CD data breach, 1.7 million users impacted. Chinese APT group Mustang Panda exploits Visual Studio Code in Southeast Asian cyberattacks. Thai drone targets military and satellite industries in Taiwan. Blind Eagle targets Colombian insurance sector with customized Quasar RAT. New Android spy agent campaign steals crypto credentials via image recognition. New Rambo attack uses RAM radio signals to steal data from air-gapped networks, as researchers snoop data from air-gapped PC's RAM sticks by monitoring EM radiation from 23 feet away. US offers $10 million for info on Russian cadet Blizzard hackers behind major attacks.
Co-host to shut down at end of 2024. Skype founders' VC firm raises $1.24 billion to back European tech startups. Tether ventures into agriculture with $100 million investment in South America's Atacama Grow.
During IGCF 2024, it has been claimed deepfakes will cost the world over $10 trillion by 2025. Deepfake pornography ring linked to South Korean university uncovered after years-long sting, and reports of deepfakes at Korean schools surged to 434 in span of 2 weeks. Scammers create Tim Cook deepfake amid iPhone 16 live stream for crypto fraud.
In the US, Department of Justice claims Google has trifecta of monopolies on day one of ad tech trial. Oracle and Amazon Web Services Incorporated, AWS, announced the launch of Oracle Database at AWS, a new offering that allows customers to access Oracle Autonomous Database on dedicated infrastructure and Oracle Exadata database service within AWS. Korea scraps plan to regulate Google, Apple, Kakao as monopolies, drawing criticism. 3 months ago, Kakao founder Kim Beam-soo arrested for SM Entertainment stock manipulation.
TSMC's $65 billion Arizona facility can now match Taiwan production yields according to early trials. AMD announces unified UDNA GPU architecture, bringing RDNA and CDNA together to take on NVIDIA's CUDA ecosystem. The first nuclear clock will test if fundamental constants change. Sony's PS5 controllers get a $5 increase. Apple brings sleep apnea detection to the Watch Series 10. MIT proposes personhood credentials.
Microsoft-led team achieves record for reliable 12 logical qubits in quantum computing. China-led team seeking elusive quantum of gravity finds first evidence of particles behaving like gravitons, the particle that gives rise to gravity. Japan to begin developing zettaflops scale supercomputer in 2025.
City of Columbus sues man after he discloses severity of ransomware attack. Anantech, mainstay of computer hardware reviews, closes after 27 years. Child sexual abuse content was found in the dataset LEON5B, which is also used for Stable Diffusion, and the developer released ReLON5B, which removed the links. iPhone SE4 to complete Apple's switch to OLED across iPhone lineup. Qua claims, next year's upgrade to 12GB RAM will be limited to iPhone 17 Pro Max. Meta's large language model Llama reaches 350 million downloads. Spintronics enables energy harvesting from weak radio waves, used in wireless communication.
OpenAI fundraising set to vault startup's valuation to $150 billion. Google's AI note-taking app Notebook LM can now explain complex topics to you out loud. New Pixel acoustic attack leaks secrets from LCD screen noise. Tor node operators raided by German police. Investor enthusiasm lags for Apple's AI-powered iPhone 16 series debut. iOS 18, iPadOS 18, watchOS 11, and macOS Sequoia release dates set for September 16th and 17th, 2024, changing per territories. iPhone 16 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro Max are now available, equipped with a 18 Pro and iPhone's largest display ever. The AirPods Pro 2 will soon double as hearing aids. Apple announces AirPods 4 in 2 new models with H2 chip, USB-C, improved audio. Huawei launches $2,800 trifold phone hours after Apple debuts iPhone 16. And reportedly, Huawei racks up 3 million pre-orders for Mate XT trifold phone before Apple's iPhone 16 reveal.
Google teams with the Internet Archive to revive cache feature. Adobe is entering the AI video space with new Firefly video model. In the US, Senate leaders ask FTC to investigate AI content